I tell you what, it's hard to fly around the backyard. I'm getting older. It's just not working the way that it used to. A couple years ago, I was flying around no problem. Now it's getting a bit tough. Anyways, today what we're going to be doing is we are going to be testing bee food. Now, we've done this test before a couple of years ago on Halloween. I think we did this test, and I want to find out what the bees prefer. So what we're going to be doing is testing sugar syrup, standard 1-to-1 ratio. We're going to be testing honey. We know the bees love honey. And recently I've come into some corn sugar, so I've made some corn sugar syrup. Now, corn sugar is what you used to have in pixie sticks when you were a kid. The candy where you would pull the end off the little cardboard straw, dump it in your mouth. Really tasty stuff. Really fine in texture. So I made the 1-to-1 sugar syrup with that as well, and we're going to put it out here and see what the bees prefer. So let's get started with this test. Alright, so what we have here is some sugar syrup, we have some honey, and we have some corn sugar here. Now, I've already primed this area. I gave these bees some food out here last night, so they know to come here and look for it. So we're going to see which one they prefer. We're going to open up each one of these jars, dump it on the plate. Each one of them have the same amount, and we're going to see which plates are finished first. Okay, so this is the sugar syrup. This is the honey. I think my bet's on the honey. Let's see what happens. And the corn syrup. Well, corn syrup. Corn sugar. Well, this is got a consistency of water, even though it is 1-to-1. All right, bees, let the games begin. Holy moly, well, it's been 30 minutes and I think the honey is winning. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I've got nobody here and a couple girls on the sugar syrup. Well, I guess this one's the winner, and this was the winner last time. If you remember, well, and you may not remember, you may not have ever seen it, but last year, 2 years ago, forgive me, when I did this video, I actually moved this plate to the front yard to let the girls finish up out there so that we could really get a competition between the two runner-ups. Right now, oh, we got a girl. Okay, I thought we had a girl stuck over there. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave this. I'm going to leave this plate sit here this time. I'm not going to remove it. I'm going to let the girls finish this one up, and then they're going to have to choose between this one and this one, and we're going to see who the winner is. Now, we've got one girl on each one of these, and I think what they're doing is they're just trying to digest their honey. But we're going to see what happens. I'll see you in 30 minutes. Okay, well, it's been 30 minutes, and it looks like the honey is winning by far. We've also got a visitor of a bald-faced hornet who has shown up on the middle plate. I guess that hornet wants some honey as well. I didn't know whether or not that hornet was going to try to eat a bee or get some honey, but it looks like it's going after the honey, at least for now. Then we are going to have a competition, I guess, between the sugar syrup and the corn sugar. Dextrose is what it is, for second place here, because the honey's almost gone. Now, I could dump the rest of that onto the plate, but I'm not going to. It looks like they know what's there. We know that that one won. Alright, well, it's been 30 more minutes. Now we have some girls wrestling over here in the sugar syrup. Another girl swimming in the dextrose over here in the corn syrup. Well, I don't want to say corn syrup. It's not corn syrup, it's corn sugar. But I'm going to go ahead and remove this plate. Looks like we're done here. And we're going to move these girls together. Alright, I'll see you in another hour. We're going to see who's winning here. That girl's swimming. Must be like a dream. Oh, there's the hornet. It's chasing bees now. It's done with the syrup. It's hungry for meat. The hornet is going after bees. Okay, I'll see you in 30 minutes. Alright, well, another half an hour has passed, and these girls are working on the sugar syrup in a big way. Now, we do have some girls over here on the dextrose, on the corn sugar, but I tell you what, they like the sugar syrup, and I think that's going to be the winner. We'll come back out in another half an hour. Alright, it's only been 10 minutes, but it looks like this plate is done. Alright, well, and then there was one. It looks like the corn sugar is the loser. I thought for sure the bees would probably prefer it because A, it comes from corn, and 2, it was very, very thin. It seemed like it would be very, very easy to digest for a bee. But apparently they don't want easy to digest. They want high sugar content. And I think the honey and the 1-to-1 sugar syrup had the highest concentration of sugar. So I'm going to let these girls finish this up, and then we're going to go ahead and close this out. All right, well, there you go. We're done. It took a little over 2 hours, but the bees cleaned all 3 of the plates. Now, I did learn a little something here. I knew for sure that the honey was going to go first, but I really thought that the corn sugar was going to win above the table sugar, but I guess was wrong. So I learned something. I hope you learned a little something too. So with all that said, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, please comment. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, take a moment to subscribe to the channel. It only takes a minute. Ring the bell to be notified of my new content. I try to drop a video every Friday around 3 o'clock. We try to keep it light and have fun here. So with all that said, be happy, and I'll see you next week. Take care.
Mm-hmm.